6x6 hand penned card. So start off, I'm going to do the inside. So before that, I've prepared a card base that is the 5 7/8, because this fits into your 6x6 card envelopes. So it measures the full length of your A4 and then 5 7/8 that side. Score at 7/8, and you've got your card base folded over. And for the inside, I have done that a 1/4 of an inch smaller. So I have done this for the inside. So I've done that 5 3/8 square. So I've already just done the happy birthday, and this is from the Celebrate You cling stamp set. Okay, so I've already done that in Misty Moonlight because that's what I'm working with. You can do any colour. Now I'm also going to decorate this more, so I'm using hand penned, as I said, and I'm going to get a piece to just stamp off, but I'm just gonna bring in my Misty Moonlight spot. I'm going to stamp up, and then I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to put this in the corner down there. Hold it down for a second or two, and I've got a much lighter stamp now. And then I'm going to use the stalky one out of there, and I'm going to bring in the mint macaron. So I'm going to use mint macaron for this, and I'm just going to take, I'm going to use it at full strength, I think. I'm just going to pop that so it's going over there. Just press down and leave it like that. Okay, so that's that bit. We could add some leaves, I think, so I've decided I wasn't going to, but I've made my mind up now that I'm going to add a little bit of leaves to that. So I'm just choosing one of the leaves. This happens to be the bigger one, and just gonna do one there, and have that one there. Okay, and I did that at full strength. So that's just giving it a bit of something on the inside. Right, let me put those out of my way, close up my ink pad. Okay, bring back in my card base. So I'm going to move things out of the way, and we'll go in here like that in the centre. So we're just going to bring that in. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you will have seen that I have made a card box to fit 6x6s in. So this is just one of the cards that's going to go in it. So I will be making a few of the 6x6s to go in it, and other cards as well. Okay, so you can do this with any DSP, any colour you want. I just happen to be using Misty Moonlight on this one. Right, now I'm starting off with the card base, and I've got a piece of basic white that measures 5 3/8 square. So I'm going to fit this on. So that's just, now if you want to be more frugal, then you can cut something out. You could have actually stamped your image and cut it out at the very centre, because nobody's going to see this. So that's a tip for saving card. There we go. So that's that one. Then I've got another piece of Misty Moonlight, and this measures 5 1/4 square. So that's going to go on the top. Bring it down. There we go. So that's going to go on there like that. So you'll just have, make sure they're equal increments, so you just have that nice border there. Now I've got a piece that's 1 inch long by 5 7/8. So this is from the hand pen DSP that I'm using here. Now if you notice the hand pen, I'll just give you a closer look. It's designed so that it doesn't fill. So when I show you my image closer up, you'll see that it's designed to be like watercolorish. So the stamps don't infill I'll do it that way, the actual image properly. So I'm going to make sure, let's make sure that that is straight. Get that straight on there. Does that look about right? Yeah, I think it does. Okay. And then I've got a piece of mint macaron, and this measures 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. So this is going to go on now with equal increments. So it's giving it a nice border all the way round. Okay, and then ahead of time I have stamped my images. So what I've used is the Evening Evergreen. So I've just stamped them going this way and 2 at the bottom, and then I've run this through my embossing folder. Now this measures 4 5/8 by 4 5/8. So I think this is called Tasteful, or is it the Subtle? No, I think this is the Subtle one. Oh, I started on the back. Don't forget, there's always 2 pieces to your card. I started on the back and it didn't do very good stamp in the first image, so I repeated it. Right, I want that in the bottom corner there. So this will have a very narrow border round here. So pop that on there. Okay, now this is quite a thick card, so I think I'm just going to place this on the top and not have any dimensionals on this. So I'm just going to bring this in now. And decide. Now I'll bring it up. So can you see what I mean? That it is designed when you do the infill for the flowers not to fit. Now on this one, you've got this flower here and a similar size here. So I've used the same one to put it here. So they go in and out of colour. Right. I'm going to bring that around there like that. Just place it where you want to. Now for this one I did the stamping off. So this is fresh freesia, so I stamped down with the fresh freesia onto here, and then that is the 2nd generation. So I stamped and then stamped on here. These 2 are the 1st generation, so I inked up and stamped them without any stamping off. Now my Daffodil Delight, I did the same. I stamped on here and then stamped on here. Okay, for my Evening Evergreen, I did it just stamping. I didn't stamp off, but the Misty Moonlight I did. I stamped off and then stamped it on here. Also, my Mint Macaron, I actually stamped off those as well to give it a lighter shade. And then to complete it, I've just got some from, this might be Hello, Friendly Hello it might have been called, or Hello Friend, or Dear Friend. No, it's called Dear Friend, I think. I've got some of these left, so my brain's gone numb. I can't think of what they're called. So I've just stamped just for you, and that was from the Celebrate You. So I'm just going to put an equal increment, looking at just the white and putting that down. Okay. So although that is quite a thick card, I think you should be able to get away with that, sending it through. Oh, what have I done there? Oh no. Need to do something with that. Shouldn't have touched that. Don't know what happened there. So that happens, then bring in the actual same colour as it, and we'll see if we can touch that up. I'm so annoyed at that. Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that, are you? No, you're not. Okay, so you bring in some gems to put on there, don't you? So I decided I was going to put some flat. So remember that as well, I make these. Is that, yeah, gold. So I've just got some double-sided of the tape, and then I can stick them in the centre. So that's the larger one, and I've got another larger one that I'm going to stick in the centre there. That can go on that one, and then some little ones for there, and now you see it, now you don't. Okay, so that if anything goes wrong with your card, there is always a way to fix it. I always say it just gives you more opportunities to be creative. So, and that reminded me I needed to put these on, our gems on. So of course with making these, then it cuts down on your postage rather than having anything that won't go through the machine. But I advise, really, if you're in doubt about your card, I would definitely go to the post office and get them to see whether you can send it by normal mail or whether it needs to be large letter. Some friends of mine have been caught out a couple of times, and they've sent me things, and then I've had a £1.50 charge because they didn't follow the postage guidelines. So just be aware that it's got to be under 100 grams, I think. I'm not sure. Look it up on the line to what weight you can send through the post without it being large letter. I personally would probably, if I was worried about it, send it large letter anyway. Now, the thing is, you should always have odd numbers. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need one more so that it's not an odd number. Okay, so I'm going to put one and there, and we'll just put that there. Okay, so now we've got an odd number on, so that's pleasing to the eye now. Okay, so I hope you liked my card. I just think it's really pretty, so I hope you like that. Just smooth it down if you've got any rough edges. I think that I'm happy with that. So thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate that you have dropped by. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and press the notification bell underneath the upload, and then you will not miss any further uploads that I do. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.